Hello everybody. I know I don't look tip-top shape right now, but I've had kind of an off day, so, and I have a fat fucking zit, so, just bear with me here. It's been a long time since I've been on YouTube, and I'm kind of like trying to get back into it because, you guessed it, I'm doing low carb again. I know. This isn't going to be like a crazy huge haul or anything like that. It's just, I wanted to give it time to make sure that I was going to stick with it, and then the changes I made compared to the last multiple that I've done it were going to work for me, and so far they have, so I'm happy about that. So anyway, this video is just kind of like an update slash I just kind of want to go over something that I've been dealing with lately, which is a little bit of backlash about the low carb, and I'm sure everybody will know what I'm talking about when I get to that part. So, and I know I normally have bangs, so look at my big long forehead for a minute and my big fat zit. Oh my god. Okay, so update. I've been on low carb this time around for, I think, 9 days now, and it's going pretty well. I had the cravings until maybe day 4, really bad, and then now they're kind of subsiding to the point where I don't have cravings every day now, but when I do, I really do, though. So, we're getting there. I really want to stick to it this time. Like, it always helped me in the past, and literally the only problem was I have an intolerance to dairy or lactose. So the biggest problem I had, because I can do a little bit of ranch and a little bit of cheese, which I'm never giving either one of those things up. The biggest problem was using heavy cream and stuff like that for recipes like soups and whatnot. So I just ended up trying unsweetened almond milk, which actually has way less carbs anyway. And you cannot taste like the nuttiness, if that makes sense. So like, as long as you have enough flavor besides the cream in your soup, it's going to overpower the almond flavor, I guess. And I even took a sip. Like, I made zuppa toscano, low carb Toscana. Low carb last night, no potatoes. That's like the only difference. But I didn't substitute anything for the potato. Oh my god, anything for the potatoes. But you can. But I ended up even taking like a little sip out of the measuring cup of the almond milk, which I've had it before. I used it like in cereal and stuff. But I just wanted to see if it had a taste by itself, which it does a little bit, but it almost smells more nutty than it tastes, which is good. Cats are scratching and I'm home alone, so I got a little bit scared there. Ignore me. But anyway, yeah, stuff's going good though with that, and I thought maybe putting like videos and stuff about it would help me stay motivated and keep me on track with the diet, which would be great because your girl trying to lose a little bit of weight. And plus, I think I mentioned this in another video, I just kind of feel better physically and even a little bit mentally when I'm on low carb. So we're gonna see how this goes. I'm gonna try to be very serious, but at the same time not take it too seriously. I don't want to weigh myself like every day. I haven't weighed myself at all. Not even before I started. I don't own a scale, and I think that's probably for the best. But if that's something like you want to do, totally do it. If you want to be like totally sure of your progress and what's going on, like what kind of changes are happening with your body, oh my god, I can't stop looking at it. Then by all means, weigh yourself. I wouldn't say weigh yourself every day. You might become obsessed. Like, that's kind of what happened to me, and why part of the reason I think I failed, honestly, some of those times. So, but here's the video for you though. Here's an issue that I'm sure every single person who has done low carb or has thought about it and like talked to people about thinking about starting low carb, this is an issue I guarantee you've probably had. And that is people telling you it's not good for you. It's not healthy because of usually two factors. One being, people think that you have to have carbs for your body to give you, like, to have energy, which debunked, that's not true. And also, since the ratios for the ketogenic diet is usually 5% fat, wrong, 5% carbs, 70% fat, 25% protein, just roundabout, try to keep them around those numbers. People think 70% fat is like too much fat for the human body and it cannot be healthy at all. So, to start off with though, you don't need carbs for energy. Your body is trained to adapt to its environment. Just like people who live up in Alaska, or not Alaska, Antarctica, cold places. People who live in cold places can withstand the cold. Whereas maybe someone who lives in a hotter climate would maybe die in that temperature. It's just how our body is. Our bodies are super complex, and don't even make me get into that subject. Wow. So yeah, it's science. When you stop eating carbs, your body's going to use fat instead. It's going to burn fat and make ketones. I'm pretty sure that's kind of like where the name keto came from, you know? And then like once your body starts doing that, you're pretty much in ketosis, which means that you're going to start burning that fat. And that's kind of when you start to lose your weight. And it doesn't take long. I think the latest it would ever take is like a week. And that's only if you're like still kind of trying to figure everything out and maybe you mess up a couple times. But it's a learning curve. Everybody starts somewhere and we all have to tweak it a little bit here and there. But you're fine. Now for the fat. If they come at you saying it's too much fat, you tell them this. There is good fats and there's bad fats. You can look up a list online of good and bad fats. Some good ones would be like olive oil, avocados, dark chocolate for people who love chocolate. Most cheeses. Those are all like good fats, and the list goes on. And then bad fats, like, they're totally fine if they work for you. Like, they will still work. But most people try to avoid things like vegetable oil and canola oil. And not too much bacon, you know what I mean? But who am I to tell you what to do? Bacon's amazing, I'm sorry. So yeah, like, your body needs that fat to give you that energy that you need, because you're replacing carbs with fat. And to be honest with you, I probably eat less fat today, still, on low carb, than I did before I started low carb. Because I ate a lot of shitty stuff, like bad stuff. And I feel like when you're eating a lot of carbs and a lot of fat, it's like you're burning the carbs or using them for energy or whatever. But then like any of the fat, and maybe some of the carbs too, probably get stored in your body. So like, honestly, yeah, low carb is really good for you. There's, I've done a lot of research. Doctors recommend low carb to diabetes patients, epilepsy. Don't know why. I'm going to research that, but I just found that out today. And it can majorly reduce your risk for heart disease. So I think it's actually very beneficial for your mind, your body, your soul, whatever you want to. Whatever you're trying to fix, it's worth a try. I'm not about, trying to push people or force people into things that they might not want to do, but that's just my take on it. Like, I don't know. Sometimes you just need something new in life, and that might be the thing you need. So, I have to do this in one take, so I was like not trying to even stop the video. Excuse me. But I just want to leave you guys on one last note here. Don't judge something. Sorry, I'm like holding my phone so it's gonna move with me. But don't judge something that you don't understand. Because there are some people out there who are passionate about keto. And I strive to get to that point eventually. Like, I feel like it's something that keeps my mind busy. And it keeps me more motivated and gives me something to do in my downtime when otherwise I would just be kind of stuck with my thoughts. I know that sounds kind of depressing, but it's reality, and if it works for me, then I will be super happy. It has in the past, and one little thing like lactose definitely destroyed it, but now that I pretty much have that figured out, I can't see myself stopping anytime soon. So, like I said, don't judge anything that you don't understand, and just everybody be kind to each other. Don't leave this video talking shit about my zit because I'm super I don't get them this big. Ever. I don't. But yeah. Treat people how you want to be treated, and if you see somebody enjoying something that you don't like or you don't understand, just let them enjoy it and leave them alone. Lord have mercy, people. Or do research, you know, and then you won't. Do your research. If you don't know, look it up. That's what the internet's for. Like, why do we have millions of websites right now if there wasn't something we have to do with them? Like, utilize it, people. Come on. Christ. I love each and every one of you humans because that's who I am. I don't pass no judgment, except for morally and if you're an asshole, but that's me. If it ain't you, it ain't you, but that's me. And I, you know, everyone's innocent until proven guilty. I don't judge anybody for anything that, I don't know. There's very few things I will judge you on, but it's definitely not going to it's not going to be something that you can't help, I guess. Like, there's a lot of mean people in the world, but I think we all need to just focus on A, loving each other, B, minding our business, and C, moving past things that you don't agree with, okay? Thank you. It's late here, so good night or good morning or happy afternoon whenever you're watching this. And I will see you next time. Bye.